Hello everyone, my name is Chronos006, back with more of Gabriel Knight 2. Now, I did a little bit of work off camera because one of the more annoying puzzles in this game is actually this very chapter, and I didn't miss much this time, but in the past it was quite annoying as far as making sure that you clicked on absolutely everything in Herrenchiemsee, in Bayreuth, and in Neuschwanstein. Now, if I click on the hint button here, you'll see that Neuschwanstein is no longer blinking. That means that I have done everything that I need to do there for now in this chapter. And when I did that, I only missed two things. Unfortunately, they're really unintuitive. You noticed, as you watched me play, that I had to play the tour tape a lot, and I had to click on everything. There is one situation, just one, where you have to click on the tour tape twice, and you get two different messages. That's very unintuitive. Anyway, so I missed one thing there, and then I missed clicking on the tour tape for that locked door that was in the lobby. So it took me about 15 minutes to go through everything again and make sure that I got it all. I must give the producers credit for making this little hint button. That is one thing that the first game did not have, and it was even more frustrating. But at least they give you that so that you can be certain that you've found absolutely everything. Now, as Herrenchiemsee and Neuschwanstein are both done, I'm going to go back to Richtersberg for now. And I believe Gerda might have some stuff for me. Yes, she does.
Gerda, do you have any idea where I could get a government research permit? I don't have time for a lot of red tape.
You should ask Herr Übergrau. He can maybe get such things very fast.
You think? I was going to write Gabriel today anyway.
Well, then go do it, bitch. I will.
I should get a letter off to Gabriel. I need to include a note to Übergrau about the research permit.
There we go. This time around, I managed to actually write the letter. I am pleased with this letter. Again, producers, this is the kind of thing that you can do in a montage. We don't need to see every second of her folding and putting the letter in the envelope. Just a suggestion. Alright, so we've got our letter now. Look at it just for fun.
My letter to the great detective.
The great detective. Now, I also have to do a little bit of work in order to try and obtain something about the diary of Ludwig. I have to contact that Chaphill guy. We got that hint from talking to the expert at the lake.
Hallo, Bertel München.
Hi, I have a book of yours on Ludwig II. The author's name is Sir Richmond Chapel.
Yes, how can I help you?
Well, I'm doing some research on Ludwig, and I was hoping you could get me in contact with the author.
I'm afraid Sir Richmond Chapel is deceased.
Well.
However, his son is living.
Oh, well, is there any way you can put me in touch with him?
And who are you doing this research for?
Well, I'm working with Professor Barkley from Yale University.
There you go.
All right. Thomas Chapel's number in England is 41 20 555 771.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye.
Even for the European style of phone numbers, they managed to get that 555 in there. Probably a nod to Hollywood. Alright, so now that I've got that phone number,
Sir Richmond Chapel's son.
let's give him a ring. I want that telephone.
Chapel residence.
Hi, my name is Grace Nakamura. I'm calling from Rittersburg, Germany. Is Thomas Chapel there, please?
I will not accept the charges.
Speaking. What may I do for you, Miss Nakamura?
This is gonna sound crazy, but I have a copy of your father's biography on Ludwig II. I understand he had access to Ludwig's diary.
Yes.
Well, oh God, I'm not even sure.
Why don't you have a British
He didn't make
accent?
a copy of it or anything, did he? Or perhaps he took good notes?
He wrote down a complete translation in English. He said he couldn't make headway with the German version. Ludwig's handwriting was rather brogue, you know.
He wrote down an English translation. Do you still have it?
Well, unfortunately, my father was allowed to see the diary only on the grounds that he wouldn't publish the entire work. I can't let you see it.
Okay, so it's
Have you tried contacting the National Archive?
a faux
No, I
British
don't have the
accent.
kinds of connections your father did, or the time.
That's unfortunate, but I really cannot let it out of my hands.
I understand. It was just a shot in the dark.
Very well. The best of luck to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chapel.
Well, so much for that.
I don't know who else to write. It wasn't worth picking up the first time.
Okay, I definitely have to go into town to mail the letter, so let's do that.
I don't have anything to add.
Nothing else to talk to Gerda about. Let's go and mail the letter. Good is good.
Kann ich diesen Brief versenden?
Ja, 3 Mark bitte.
Sounded like she said 1 mark.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr. Brauchen Sie noch etwas?
I don't know what you just said.
My German isn't good enough for chit-chat. I don't want to mail that.
Yeah, I don't think I need to mail anything else.
Danke.
This might be a loaded topic to talk about for Europeans, but as an outsider, American, from a traveler's perspective, it is convenient that Europe is now on the euro, but it is kind of a shame that I never got to experience all of the different currencies that are in all of the countries I visited. I visited a few that are still on their own currency, and that was cool. But, sometimes progress erases some history, and that sucks.
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber at the moment.
Okay. Is the Mayor McCheese in town? Nope.
Guess they're closed.
This must be a Saturday or something in the game. Hello, what's this?
Gibt's das denn, die Lilien blühen schon?
Sehr schön.
Ja, aber es ist
Very
doch noch
pretty.
so kalt.
Something, something cold.
Für Sie ein Geschenk von der Madonna.
Oh no.
Nehmen Sie sie ruhig. Heute Nacht wird es kalt und sie wird sowieso erfrieren.
Thank you.
I didn't catch much of that. Talking about the lilies, that's what that is. And remember, there was definitely something about Ludwig and lilies. That was kind of one of his symbols, along with the swan.
It was nice of Father Getz to give me one of the lilies.
Hello, what's this? Oh shoot, that's just the way home. I think there's something else I need to do here, if I can remember correctly. I feel like I'm missing
It was
something
nice
here.
of Father Getz.
Okay, so I got hopelessly stuck again. I wandered around forever. I had to check another walkthrough. It's frustrating, but I don't want to bore you guys with all the wandering, so... And I've played this game twice before. I don't know how I figured it out the first time. But apparently I have to go back here. And I have to offer my lily. To Ludwig.
Father Getz said the lily was a gift from the Madonna. That's an odd way of looking at it.
The walkthrough said I had to do this.
I wonder what it felt like under there.
Oh, here we go. See, that's another example of a rather obscure puzzle.
I'm trying to figure out what you want me to do, but I need more information to work with. If you can send any my way, I'd appreciate it.
What the? Remember, Simba. That's it? That's all I had to do? Just see a brief vision? Really?
This is where they found Ludwig's...
Boy, that's kind of silly. I got points for doing that. Wow. Can I leave? Thank you. Now I'm done at Say's Hound. How was I supposed to know to do that? Whatever.
I don't have anything to ask Gerda right now. There's no one there. My German isn't good enough for chit-chat.
So once again, either I clicked through a movie too fast and missed something, or I don't know. GOG.com's version of the game maybe skipped some stuff or condensed the game or something. Anyway, I'll try and explain what happened. So I had to come back here to the post office and get this fax. This fax actually came... I was supposed to know about the fax by talking to Gerda, but I couldn't talk to Gerda for some reason. And she was apparently supposed to tell me that the fax came from Mr. Chaphill, who had a change of heart and provided a translation of the diary. So let's take a look at it. From Thomas Chaphill to Grace Nakamura, Rittersburg, your previous request. Miss Nakamura, it seems I've had a change of heart. Please keep these in the strictest confidence. Good luck on your endeavor. Sir Thomas Chaphill.
11th June 1872. Louis has convinced me to think matters through more thoroughly before I act. A trip it shall be then, to Shahin. It shall not alter my purpose, I feel, nor shall his compelling. The treaty is the ruin of my beloved Bavaria, and must be taken to task. 3rd July 1872. The pain gets so bad I cannot hold a pen to write, but the horror is far worse than the pain. He says it was an accident, says that we can truly be one now, that it is a great adventure. I believe him 1 minute, and the next I can feel the flames of hell upon my heels. May God have mercy on my soul. 5th January 1874. By the power of Mary, Mother of God, I swear to refrain from the ultimate sin and to remain steadfast in my flesh. Sworn by the power of the lily, Eleanor. 30th August 1879. I will not falter, but will remain true. No matter the torment or longing, I will not yield. I will control the process. God grant me strength and will. By the grace and power of the monarchy and its allegiance. De Paul Leroy, Eleanor.
I guess that's Ludwig and Richard.
10th September 1880. It is all finished. Elizabeth warned me, and I discovered the truth at last. O most venomous viper at my very bosom! O lowest of the least worthy who ever breathed! My Judas, my devil! If I could tear my heart out and fling it after him in the dirt, I would. 12th December 1880. He continues to come, the devil. I will never look upon his hideous face again. He is afraid I will tell, and I might. To destroy him, I might. When I think of the accident, now that things are clear, I wonder, was it truly an accident, or was it the plot to kill me? If so, why did he not complete it then, instead of putting me in this torment? Could he have hated me so? I wish to God he had simply ended it there. 10th June 1881. Terror. Rapture. During W's music tonight, I felt a pulling. The horror nearly came upon me right there. Then the music turned, and it was gone. What can it mean? I must confide in the great friend. Perhaps he will know what has happened. 2nd August 1882. The experiments go better and better. W has proved as loyal and determined as ever I believed he would be in a matter of my salvation. He says he has the formula now. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to draw up the diagram for the crystals. Can it truly end? I scarce dare to hope. 2nd April 1883. The great friend is dead. How unjust that he should be taken from me now. Where is my chance at salvation? Why has God condemned me twice?
Starting to understand why Germany did not want people to read this diary.
10th October 1885. There must be made clear funds for the crystals. Lies. Everyone lies. My own servants. What must I do? Must I sell one of my beloved castles? The crystals must be made. I grow daily less able to control my own will. How long will I be able to resist the ultimate sin? And the music is worthless without the device. Time is running out. The crystals must be made.
Okay, I guess that's the last page.
Danke.
Crazy.
Bitte.
He certainly sounds crazy. Perhaps not as crazy as I might think.
I don't have anything.
Okay. So there's only one more person who needs to see this. Our dear friend Georg in Bayreuth. I'm pretty sure what happened was that those videos that look almost exactly the same when I was entering the Schloss Ritter probably had a little bit extra something, or maybe another clip added to it, and because I skipped it, I didn't get the message. Kind of a weakness on the game's part that they don't differentiate it that way. But whatever. Feast your eyes on this. Ah, the ending movie. Excellent.
Have you heard of Ludwig's diary?
This chapter sucked.
Yes, but no one is allowed to see it.
It just so happens that I have a copy of an English translation right here. There's something I wanted to show you. Read this one.
August 1880. The experiments go better and better. They has proved as loyal and determined as ever. It remains only to put the finishing touches on the completed opera and to make up the diagram for the crystal.
Proof that the opera exists. Ha ha!
Wait, I want to show you something. I am not supposed to have looked at this myself, but I am here alone all day, so...
July 1881. Richard returned from his meeting with the king. Never have I seen him so pale. I was concerned for his heart. He would not speak with me, but immediately shut himself up in his study and started working on a new project. He will not tell me the first thing about it. He will only say that it was time he repaid his king. It confirms Ludwig's diary. He wasn't crazy.
Yes, but Ludwig says that the opera was completed. Imagine that, completed. There's something else.
August 1882. We had a messenger tonight from the king. He brought a letter which Richard burnt. I did manage to see a bit of it. It said something about a great night in Munich and that it would be Richard's supreme triumph and someone else's destruction. Ludwig then wrote that even though he himself would probably die, his immortal soul would be freed thanks to Richard. I worry for poor Ludwig and for us. Where will we be if his madness continues? Surely someone will put an end to it. Wow.
There's one more.
May 1883. I sent Richard's sealed package to the king, as he instructed moments before he closed his eyes forever. I could not even bring myself to care what was in it. What could it matter now? Whatever it is, I hope it brings the king good memories of Richard. He did so much for my beloved.
The package.